Hey everybody, it's me, Stacy, and I thought as I was getting ready to order some of my JLab, my proteins and everything, and I mentioned once that they had um, oh that right now I can get 29% off and whatnot. But anyway, I thought they would be beneficial for me to compare the cheaper brands and what you're actually getting and to the JLab Pro. And I'm not saying that there's not other great ones out there, but why not get it from the gym that you go to? Anyway, so I had just looked at a few different ones, and so I'm just going to go with this one and it kind of break down. I looked up every single ingredient and compared it to the one I use, and kind of just to give you like one, why they can charge a lot less for what they're getting, what you're giving, and like what, when you're putting it into your body, like what it could be doing to you. So when you look at this one right here, this is one that you can get out at Walmart, and I think it's like $17.99 or something like that. So yeah, not that expensive. But when you break down into, so it has a protein blend, unfiltered, the whey protein. I didn't go in and look at the difference between the microfiltered and filtered and all of that for this. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But what I did go in and look at was, okay, natural and artificial flavors. A lot of foods have these types of flavors, and really, when it comes down to it, from what I looked at, is that, I mean, they're not great for us, but there's not enough in there to make a difference. Natural flavors are just derived from actual plants and whatever that they're breaking it down from, where artificial is always man-made. So, but the natural still has to be broken down. The biggest difference between a really good protein and something that you're getting what you pay for is there are a lot of fillers in this one here. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at this word thinking, and my mind's going different places, but there's a lot of fillers. So it's the cellulose gum, soy lecithin, xanthan gum, and the phosphate. They're all basically, they are a thickening agent that they're putting into it, and then also so it doesn't clump together with different heat variations and whatnot like that. So well, the question to ask yourself is, like smart buying, smart when you look at the labels. And I'm just going to take the guessing game out of it. I do the research. That's why I try to make, I don't push a lot of products, but the ones I do push are really good, and I've done the research on them. So why, when you look at this, it's like, why would I be putting all of these crazy ingredients into my body? Like, why is it such a need for this product to have so many fillers? And I'm going to put all of those fillers in my body. Yeah, a lot of proteins, yeah, they need something to keep them separated and to keep them from clumping and whatnot, but they don't need 4 different ones in there. So that's something to look at. You can look at these ingredients on here and like, look what else you're eating that has a lot of fillers in there. The other one is the sulfame, potassium, and sucralose. Those are both artificial sweeteners. And if you've looked a lot, so yeah, there may be 2 grams of just regular sugars in there, but artificial sweeteners have been shown to like trick the brain into thinking that you haven't gotten the sweetness. So you get the sweetness, and it's like it actually, in some people, can create cravings. So just a few things to look at. And so that's why you're going to pay less for it, because they're putting a lot of just cheap products in there and fillers to get the product out of there. One thing I didn't go into, like what, according to like the FDA and whatnot, what they have to say and what can actually be onto, what they can put onto the label and how they can fudge it and stuff to be more. But the biggest things that I had seen on this one and a few others that I looked at And I just looked at a few of the Walmart brands. And the only reason why I did that is because I will have a lot of people being like, oh, um, I just pick up mine from Walmart or GNC. Take your protein and look at it. And if it has any, a list that looks like this, then come and ask me, because why pay for something that isn't quality? It's kind of like thinking, oh yeah, you can pay a lot less for a hamburger from McDonald's or Burger King, but the quality of that is not as good as if you go to where they're homemade, okay, where it's real beef in there. And so it's not enough just to be looking at changing your foods. Let's get into really looking at the quality of what you're putting into your body. So as I have been with I can't get up to my tab. I have been with, where have I been with for a while? Let's see, I think it's this one here. Dang computers. Come on. No. Okay, well, anyways, I have been with the JLab Pro, what they were formerly known as ProGrade, and just the guy that is the founder of it just changed it to his name. So I go with them because when you look at their labels, I was going to pull up a label, but I have the bottle in front of me. It's like, yeah, the only filler that it has in it is the soy. I can't even say that word. Soy lecithin. But other than that, it's pretty cool. It has it has 2 probiotics in there, and they don't normally have that in other proteins. It has your whey protein. If you tend to be more sensitive to like the wheys and whatnot, then maybe it's not the protein for you. But with the probiotics in there, that it could be helpful. So it has a natural flavor, so at least it only has one of the natural or artificial sweeteners or flavors in there. It's sweetened with a stevia, and that's the only sweetener that it has listed on the list. The carbs in it are a total of 2, and the sugars is 1. 24 grams of protein. So as a whole, like, I've always found this to be such a solid protein. And I've tried other ones, and for me, it's finding the taste as well. And I found I like this one the best. It only comes in chocolate and protein, or chocolate and vanilla, which is sometimes kind of a downfall, but there's so many things that you can do with just those 2. So what I want you guys to do is I'm going to post up a link down below this video, and I want you to go and check out the JLab Pro. Look at the protein. The other one that I want you to look at is, I really want to be able to show this to you. Why won't it let me go back up here? New share. No, I want this. Darn it. Oh, there we go. The other one that I want you to go and look at is a multivitamin. And that's by far, I think that supplements are important. But there's a lot of stuff out there that we don't need. And I've tried some of these. I mean, if you have a stellar nutrition program, like 95% of the time, and you're still not getting what you need in, then yeah, you may need to start, trying different things. But for the most part, our nutrition, what we fuel our body with, should be good enough. The one that I think is amazing, though, is this multivitamin, the Active Core Complex for women. I've tried other ones. And again, every single time I come back to this one, it's like like it says in there, my nails are stronger. I used to have like these ridges in there, and when I'm consistently taking these, like, oh my gosh, they're gone. But hormone balance. So if you're going through, some of those changes, it's definitely worth figuring out how to stay consistent on taking these, and try them out. There is one for men as well. So right now, what I'm doing is basically what I'm saying is, try something more whole. Yes, doing something that's more natural and is going to be more expensive. But for the right now, they're doing like 29% off. So if you order it through me, let me know, because I'm going to be placing an order. But if not, they have different options you can order it in, and it's like you can order 6 at a time, or the one you can get this, but you can go down to the auto ship, and then you save 10% in free shipping every month. So look on there and see if there's a way that you can get it shipped to you. But right now, I'm going to pass through my 29% discount that I can get when I order, so that you guys can save too. However, I'm going to be placing that order on Wednesday. You guys need to let me know. And it's worth just trying out. So the 2 that I'm saying, I'm not saying look at all of them. Don't get overwhelmed with everything on here, but you need a really good multivitamin. And I'm going to say this is it. This is it. I haven't found a better one out there. And you need a really good protein. You can spend a lot more money in other places, and you're not going to get as good of a product as you do with this protein. So shoot me a message. Let me know that if you want me to order some. I do have some that's already in that we could meet down at the gym sometime this week, and I can get it to you. And that would also be with the 29% off. So let me know. And all week, I am going to try to give you nutritional information all week long. Like why, so you don't have to do the research. There's so much out there, and there's so many sources out there. And it can be hard to pick and choose, like, oh, is this a legit source? And are they really out for the good of my health, or is there alternative motives and stuff like that? So be checking back for videos. But this is the first one because I will be ordering the product. If there's anything else that you guys need, let me know or have questions. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.